Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call the meeting to order at this time. Would you please rise and join me in student flag? Over here. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Presley? Mr. Howard? Here. Mrs. Whitmore? Here. Dr. Laughlin? Here. Mrs. Haynes?
Here.
Mr. Moore?
Here.
Mr. Music?
Here.
Mr. Fallon?
Here.
And Dr.
Here.
Thank you, Mrs. Leisure. And I do need to inform you, we did hold an executive session at 6:30 p.m. this evening. It's now time for hearing of visitors part 1, and any member of the audience may address the board about anything that is on tonight's agenda. So if you wish to speak about anything on the agenda, please rise and approach the podium and give us your name and address, please. Seeing none, I will move for adoption resolution number 179, approval of minutes of the meeting held March 18th and the committee of the whole meeting held April the 8th, 2014. So moved. Thank you. A second by Mrs. Elder. Any questions or comments or discussion on the motion? All those in favor, then please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? And that passes unanimously. Solicitors report, Mr. Nagels?
No report, Madam President.
Thank you, Mr. Nagels. Legislative report, Dr. Laughlin.
Just two things. The PA Cyber Charter teachers have joined the Pennsylvania State Education Associations, and now it's part of the union. And the second is they're discussing changing the Keystone exams from 10 to 3 because of financial reasons, and allowing the 11th graders to skip the PSSAs next year. The 3 tests would be Algebra 1, Literature, Biology. The original plan was to let the districts determine how they wanted to count the exams, but it looks like the state will decide that there will be standalones that must be passed to graduate. And that's hence my report.
Thank you. Under education and planning, the next curriculum committee meeting is Tuesday, May 20th at 5:30 p.m. here in CSC. And I will move for adoption of resolution number 180 and number 181. 180 being to give permission to host the Westmoreland County 6th grade course festival to be held March the 20th, 2015. And 181 to approve a tuition student for the 2014-2015 school years as listed. So moved. It's moved and seconded. We adopt number 180 and number 181. Any questions, discussion on the motion? All those in favor, then please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? And that passes unanimously. And I will move for adoption of resolution number 182 to approve a dissertation survey by Mrs. Pines.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to adopt resolution number 182. Any questions, discussion, or comments? All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? And that passes unanimously. Have fun, Mrs. Pines. And I will move for adoption of resolution number 183 to approve the revision to the 2014-2015 school calendar, and the first day of school for students would be Monday, August 25th of 2014.
Second.
Thank you. It's been moved and seconded. We adopt resolution number 183. Any questions or comments, discussions? All those in favor, then please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? And that passes unanimously. And I will turn this over to finance with Mrs. Elder.
Thank you very much. I'd like to combine resolutions number 184, which is the treasurer's report, 185, the payment of bills, and 186, budgetary transfers, and move for adoption of all three of them.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded, we adopt resolutions number 184, 185, and 186. Questions or discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? And those passed unanimously.
And I'd like to move for adoption of resolution number 187, which will authorize purchase of a new financial software package.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded, we adopt resolution number 187. Any questions, comments, or discussion?
This was discussed at both the Finance Committee and at the Committee of the Whole meeting last week, and it seems that although it might involve a payment, it will save money and certainly be a lot more efficient in the long run.
Thank you. Anyone else? All those in favor then please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? And that passes unanimously. Thank you so much. Property and supply, Mrs. Kozer.
Yes, I move for the adoption of resolution number 188, the bid award for 2014-2015 general school supplies, data processing, custodial, electrical, fall sports equipment and supplies, and audiovisual and science supplies.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded, we adopt resolution number 188. Any questions, comments, or discussion on the motion? All those in favor then please say aye. Anyone opposed? And that passes unanimously.
And our next property and supply meeting is May 8th at 3:30 in the South Building. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Mrs. Kozar. Student activities and recreation, Dr. Laughlin.
Move the adoption of resolution 189 to approve the Greater Latrobe School District Athletic Department intern for the summer.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded, we adopt resolution number 189. Questions or comments? All those in favor, please say aye. Anyone opposed? And that passes unanimously.
And you'll have before you the spring athletic senior nights.
Another sheet. Thank you, Dr. Laughlin. Community relations, Dr. Zorch.
Reality tour meeting Wednesday, April 23rd at 6 p.m. in the city of Latrobe Municipal Building.
That's good.
That's it.
Thank you. The intermediate unit, I move for adoption resolution number 190, award of multi-purpose paper bid through the WIU consortium.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we adopt resolution number 190. Any comments or discussion? All those in favor then please say aye. Anyone opposed? And that passes unanimously. I will move for resolution number 191, adoption of policies, procedures, and use of funds by GLSD for the Westmoreland Intermediate Unit policies and procedures.
Second.
Thank you. It's been moved and seconded. We adopt resolution number 191. Any comments or discussion? All those in favor then please say aye. Anyone opposed? And that also passes unanimously. And I move for adoption of resolution number 192, authorization to participate in Westmoreland County Schools Natural Gas Consortium for 2014-2015. So moved.
Second.
Been moved and seconded, we adopt resolution number 192. Questions or discussion? All those in favor then please say aye. Anyone opposed? And that passes unanimously. And I also move for adoption of resolution number 193 to authorize Westmoreland County Schools Consortium for Natural Gas District representative and alternate. And the representative would be Mr. Watson and the alternate Mr. Whistler.
Second.
Thank you. It's been moved and seconded that we adopt resolution number 193. Any questions or discussion on the motion? All those in favor, please say aye. Anyone opposed? And that passes unanimously. Thank you. EWCPC Joint Operating Committee, Mrs. Kozar.
Yes, I move for the adoption of resolution number 194 to approve the 2014-15 EWCTC operating budget.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded, we adopt resolution number 194. Questions or discussion on the motion? We need a roll call vote on that, Mrs. Leisure.
Mrs. Elder?
Yes.
Mr. Hauser?
Yes.
Mrs. Kozar?
Yes.
Dr. Loughlin?
Yes.
Mr. Mulder?
Yes.
Mr. Music?
Yes.
Mr. Palmer?
Yes.
Dr. Sorge?
Yes.
Mrs. Names?
Yes. And that passes unanimously. That concludes my report. Thank you, Mrs. Cozart. Board Policy PSB Liaison, Mrs. Elder.
Yes, before I do that, I forgot to say that the Finance Committee will be meeting May 7th at 10 a.m. at the admin building. Board Policy, move for a final adoption of the list of board policies on your agenda. These, as I said before, are mainly just minor changes in wording.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Thank you. It's been moved and seconded. We adopt resolution number 195. Any questions or discussion?
Yes, in the last section, municipal government functions, I guess we fund the Latrobe Unity Parks and Rec. Is when, we've heard they're going to get a divorce, so there are going to be changes to that.
I don't know if this policy. I can't answer that.
Okay, that's it? Okay.
The suggested changes by PSBA are in relation to the State Board of Education regulations that changed in Pennsylvania School Code Section 22, 10.11, and 10.24. I don't think that it directly discusses what you're asking, Mr. Mueller, as well as the Disaster Prevention Section 7701. These were suggested changes with relation to state board changes.
I understand.
Any other questions or discussion? All those in favor, then please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? And that passes unanimously.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Elder. Transportation, Mr. Music.
The next meeting will be the senior high school conference on Wednesday, April 3rd.
Okay, thank you. Technology, Mr. Palmer.
Thank you, Madam President. Our next committee meeting is here on 4/8. Oh, that was last week. Your meeting minutes are attached from 4/8, and they were sent to you previously by email. And the next meeting is May 13th at 6 p.m.
Thank you.
Here. Thank you.
So we have a resolution. Something new this year.
Never asked. Okay. Resolution 196 to authorize renewal of contract with CCL Technologies for technology services for 2014-2015.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. We adopt resolution number 196. Any questions or comments on the motion?
How has that contract changed over the years?
Pretty static.
Yeah, this is the first there's been a change, and we're going to be starting year 4 with them.
Right.
This is the fourth year now.
Right.
Yeah, this would be the start of the 4th year.
Since kids are bringing their own laptops and things, that decreases the amount of the contract.
Not necessarily, because they do assist those kids as well, as much as they are able to. And there's so much more beyond what they do just at the high school. They support all the staff, so teachers, even administrative use of the machines they support.
So this is just supporting machines. This is going to have to do with leasing the machines. This is a
No.
separate contract.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any other questions or comments? All those in favor then of adopting resolution number 196, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? And that passes unanimously. And we'll finish. Mr. Palmer?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Superintendent's recommendations, Mrs. White.
board to move on resolution number 197 with one correction for Beth Cooper as the effective date of her resignation. If you could please change that to be determined. We have to check that date for calculation. So we would like to vote on those resignations, but to make that one change. So I'd ask the board to move on resolution number 197 with that correction.
So moved.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Been moved and seconded, we adopt resolution number 197. Any questions or discussion? All those in favor then please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? And that passes unanimously.
I'd ask the board to move on resolution number 198, which is the professional personnel appointments, substitute teachers that are listed.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to adopt resolution number 198. Any questions or discussion on that? All those in favor then please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? And that passes unanimously.
And I'd ask the board to move on resolution number 199, which is the support personnel appointments classified as listed.
So moved. Second.
It's been moved and seconded, we adopt resolution number 199. Any questions or comments?
I don't remember, we had summer workers last year. didn't we?
Yes, we have had them for 3 years,
3 years now.
approximately 3 to 4.
I didn't have any personal, the number. Yeah, 3 or 4, I'm sorry. Following me now. Yes, 3 or 4.
I remember years ago, the list was.
Well, with all the, we've tried to do more with less.
Right.
Are these kids all graduated or somebody?
Some are graduated, some are high school.
In high school.
I actually didn't have a very good response from the high school.
I'm sorry.
I didn't have a very good response from the high school. I go to the high school guidance counselors and Mr. Casco. I didn't get it. So several of these are from, they worked last summer and I'm bringing them back again.
Any other questions or discussion? All those in favor then please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Passes unanimously.
And I'd ask the board to move on resolution number 200, which is the approval of the school psychology intern for the 2014-15 school year, and her name is Gina Yvonne.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded, we adopt resolution number 200. Any questions or discussion? All those in favor please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? And that passes unanimously.
And I would refer the board to look at the dates that are listed under other business. There's quite a few dates listed there. The Breakfast of Champions, April 24th. The Kids Fishing Derby, if you can have some children 12 and under who are interested. It is Saturday, this Saturday in Rotary Park. At this time, I'd like to,
No, it's not
Not
the
this
same.
Saturday.
next Saturday, excuse me.
Following
Sorry,
Saturday.
I'm sorry. At this time, I'd like to show a video that our high school students put together. As you're probably aware, many schools did banners in support of Franklin Regional and the tragedy that occurred there, and what they're dealing with and moving forward. So our high school students decided, student council, with Scott Marker and Acacia Health, decided rather than having a banner signing, they put together a short little video and sent it to their peers at Franklin Regional and the administration. And just thought I'd show it to you to give you a sense of how something that occurs in another district, certainly in this case a tragedy, does impact here, as well as helps and our students want to reach out to provide comfort for those students. So it's very short, about 90 seconds. Let's take it.
Dear friends, we at Greater Latrobe were deeply saddened to learn of the events on April 9th. You've been affected by a tragic, incomprehensible incident that has tested the courage and spirit of your entire school community.
As a sign of our support, the Greater Latrobe student body and staff unite today, wearing Panther blue and gold. We know we cannot begin to imagine what you have experienced, but please remember you are not alone. We send you our thoughts, our prayers, and our support. We wish you strength as you continue through this difficult time.
Go Panthers!
One thing I forgot to mention, I put at each of your seats tonight the annual report for the Latrobe Community Parks and Recreation, and that's required that every board member gets one, so please take a chance and read it. I think it's quite impressive and very well done. So, and if you have any questions or comments, you can always direct them to me at the next meeting or give me a call. It's now time for hearing of visitors, part 2.
There's something I forgot to say as well.
Okay.
I received a very nice note addressed to all the school board, and forgot to bring it with me tonight, from Kayla Owens, who did so very well with her swimming, and who is going to attend Duquesne University. And she wanted to thank the board for providing her all the opportunities that she has had here at Latrobe, and she has certainly done us proud by taking great advantage of all those